It's 25 years since the first group of 4 black and minority ethnic MPs was elected. In 1987, Diane Abbott, Paul Boateng and Bernie Grant entered Parliament for London constituencies. A quarter of a century later, the current generation gathered to celebrate. Our special correspondent Kurt Barling reports.
Brent South today, Soweto tomorrow.
They're now seen as veterans of the parliamentary scene. 25 years ago, they were novices on whose shoulders were placed huge expectations. It was a tough baptism.
When we first came in 87, everyone, they weren't so much hostile, they were very nervous, didn't know what we might do, you know. And I think over the years, particularly those of us that have been here a little bit longer than others, the House has got used to us. But in the early days, you know, particularly the boys, Bernie and Paul and Keith, the security people stopped them everywhere they went. They just could not believe they were MPs.
There are now 29 MPs of colour and 40 peers, representing all parties and none. But there remains a sense amongst the new intake that there's still work to be done.
We should be more around the 50 members of Parliament mark if we're to be anything like looking like modern Britain. In the same way that I stand on the shoulders of people who went before me, I have to be sure that there are going to be others standing on my shoulders too. And I'm always very keen to encourage people, put yourself forward. We need people like you in Parliament.
Billed as a great day in Britain, this photo shoot gives a partial view of the changing complexion of parliamentarians, most of them Londoners. 25 years ago, when those 4 MPs were elected, it was hoped it would transform this place. It would be an exaggeration to say that's happened, but with 69 BME parliamentarians, it does better reflect the country it serves. Kurt Barling, BBC London News.
A choir